Good morning, welcome to reading class. Today we are reading lesson 27, In Season. Now this is a poem, a poema. Entonces, it's a little bit different when you translate it from English into Spanish, the way that the words sound. I'm still going to translate a lot, and I had to look up a lot because there were a lot of things that I didn't know in Spanish. So I will translate them so you understand what they mean, but the English words are very important because of the sounds they make. Poems often, not always, but often they rhyme. Remember, a rhyming word has the same ending sound as another word. For example, if you look at your poem, at the end of the first line, you have the word chills, chills. The next line has the word hills. They're two different words, but they have the same ending sound, ills. Look at the next line, frills. All three of those words are rhyming words. They all end in ills. And it changes, of course, when you translate it to Spanish. All right, let's read. We're gonna read 3 lines at a time, or around 3 lines. We might do 2. The year begins with bitter chills. Trees shivering on lonely hills are stripped of all their warmth and frills. So what does this first line mean? The year begins with bitter chills. This means el año empiezan con escalofríos amargos. It's bien frío. Trees shivering on lowly hills. So the árboles are going on colinas solitarias. Stripped of all their warmth and frills. That means like despojado de su calidez y volantes. All right, let's continue. Then with a gush, the rains descend. Those poor thin trees, they sway and bend. Though they win victorious in the end, wreathed with leaf and flower crown. So the first sentence, then with a gush, the rains descend. That means that all of a sudden, rápidamente, los lluvias están cayendo. To descend is to descender. Those poor thin trees, so pobres es árboles que son pequeños, they sway and bend. So it's like they are balancearse, doblando. But they win victorious in the end. They son victoriosos en el fin porque tienen su corona de hojas y flores. The winners stand in stately gown and bask in summer dazzling down. So this means the winners, that means the trees that sobrevivir esa tormenta in the winter, they stand up nice and straight and tall. They have their wreath of, their corona of flowers, of flores and hojas. And it says they stand in stately gown. A stately gown, that's a vestido señorio, vestido con majestad. So that would be, again, their hojas and flores. That are like it's like their ropa. And bask in summer, dazzling down. So that's the idea that they just stand there in their glory, and they're parado en su gloria with the summer around them. Dazzling down upon the trees means to deslumbrante sobre los árboles. All right, let's keep reading, but I'm going to back up to and bask in summer. So, and bask in summer, dazzling down upon the trees and hills until the winds send again a sudden chill, whistling that familiar trill. So the trees are standing there. The summer is the sun is deslumbrante over the trees, the hills, until all of a sudden the brisa la brisa viene de nuevo con frío. Whistling that familiar trill means to Let me see if I can translate this correctly. Silbando ese trino familiar. Hopefully I said that right. Okay, let's read the last 3 lines. So the wind is here, all of a sudden, the brisa, whoosh, like this, upon the trees, upon the hills. Through changing leaves and shivering limb, a limb is a rama, the colors drop and dance and swim. The trees stripped bare by autumn's wind. So stripped bare by autumn's wind means despojado, desnudo por el capricho de otoño. Okay, so now on the back of your paper, it says, write one sentence telling what this poem is mainly about. So escribir una oración diciendo qué es el tema de ese poema. Then, número 2, it says, write in one of the rhyming words found in the poem and try to find them in the puzzle below. So you have a sopa de letras, and you want to try to find the rhyming words. These words that are written, they are not in the sopa de letras. So you have to write one of the rhyming words. So I'm going to say the 2 rhyming words for each word. You can pick either one to write in there, but only one of them is going to be in your sopa de letras. Now for your sopa de letras, they can be up and down, they can be side to side, they can be backwards, they can be diagonal. Okay, so you have to look all around. So the first word is chills. The rhyming words for chills are frills and hills. Next you have the word down. The rhyming word for down could be gown or crown. Then we have swim. The rhyming words for swim are limb and whim. Then we have bend. The rhyming words for bend are descend and end. And lastly, we have the word until. And the rhyming words for until are trill and chill. So buscar in your sopa de letras, there's only going to be one of those rhyming words, so it may not be the word that you write down, and see if you can find them all. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. That's it for today's lesson. Have a great day, guys. I love you very, very much. Bye.